rain taps gently on the window pane. Outside, the world moves slowly. Inside, you're here, just you, your thoughts, and the glow of your screen. This moment may feel small, ordinary, but in truth, it holds incredible power. Because this is when growth happens. Quietly, in the background, when nobody's watching, when you're still showing up, despite how heavy today might feel. You're not late, you're not behind, you're right on time for the life that's meant to unfold for you. Take a breath. You're doing better than you think. It's easy to compare yourself to others, to their highlight reels, their milestones, their perfect timing. But what about you, compared to yesterday? Have you learned something? Did you show up when it was hard? Did you keep going, even when your heart felt tired? That matters more than you realize. You're building momentum. You're stacking quiet victories. And one day it will all become visible. The strength, the clarity, the self-trust. But for now, keep showing up. Your future self is already proud of you. Rain is honest. It doesn't hide its rhythm or silence its truth. And maybe neither should you. You're allowed to feel things deeply. You're allowed to move at your own pace. You're allowed to rest and still call it progress. The rain doesn't apologize for being slow or steady or constant. It just is, and that's enough. You're enough too, exactly as you are. Maybe somewhere along the way, someone made you feel like you had to earn your worth. Like being valuable meant being busy or impressive or perfect. But that story, it's outdated. Your worth isn't performance-based. You're not here to race or prove. You're here to evolve. And evolving takes time. So let's rewrite the narrative together. You are already worthy, even in your quietest, messiest, most uncertain moments. You might be tired, not because you're weak, but because you've been strong for too long without rest. Burnout isn't a failure, it's a signal. It's your soul saying, pause, recalibrate, refocus. Don't confuse exhaustion with defeat. Sometimes right before the breakthrough, things get heavy because you're outgrowing your old shell. This is not the end. This is the unraveling, right before you bloom. The truth is, there's no shame in starting over. No shame in changing your mind, pivoting, or choosing a new path. Progress isn't a straight line. The most powerful people you admire, they've failed. They've doubted themselves. They've restarted 100 times. And that's why they've grown. Every time you choose to begin again, you're choosing to believe in yourself again. That's not weakness, that's courage. It's not always about massive change. Sometimes it's in the small shifts. One more line of code, one more page read, one more night where you didn't give up on yourself. These micro movements add up. They're planting roots you can't see yet. One day, your life will look completely different. Not because you did something drastic, but because you kept going. Even on nights when you feel isolated, you're not alone. There are others just like you, staring at a screen, dreaming quietly, fighting silent battles. You're part of something bigger, a generation learning to feel, to heal, and to move differently. Reach out if you need to. Ask for help if you're struggling. You were never meant to carry it all on your own. Not everything has to be figured out right now. This moment, right here, is enough. You don't need all the answers to feel safe. You don't need a perfect plan to feel worthy. Just let this breath be enough. Let the sound of the rain soften your shoulders. Let the rhythm of this quiet moment remind you. You are here. You are alive. And that's already a miracle. There was a time when all you could do was survive. But now something is shifting. You're creating. You're choosing. You're imagining a future that didn't exist before you dared to believe in it. This isn't just survival anymore. This is transformation. And it's beautiful to witness. Don't rush the process. You are not behind. You're in the middle of becoming, and that's a sacred place to be. The storms will pass. The noise will quiet. And what will remain is you, still standing, still growing, still dreaming. So let the rain fall. Let it cleanse you. Let this evening be a reminder that growth is not always loud. Sometimes it sounds just like this. Soft, gentle, steady, just like you.